Have you ever noticed that some debts weigh more heavily on your soul than on your wallet? I'm not just talking about overdue bills or incessant billing, but that invisible weight that drains your strength and steals your peace. The good news is that there is a way to free yourself from this burden, and it doesn't start with your bank or credit card, but with your spirit. Many try to solve financial problems with human effort alone, but they forget that there is a spiritual key capable of opening closed doors and attracting prosperity. It's the prayer for financial liberation, a tool that transforms scarcity into abundance and debt into a testament to victory. That's what you'll discover today. And before we dive into this powerful content, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. This way, you'll be the first to receive all the messages and spiritual practices that can accelerate your manifestation of prosperity and bring peace to your heart. There are times when life seems to push us against the wall. It's when the money disappears, the bills pile up, and even hope seems to have evaporated. You look in your pocket and find only silence, that emptiness that echoes in your heart. It's as if each debt screams louder than your own voice. But it's precisely in these moments of pain that something greater begins to move. Scarcity isn't just the lack of money, it's also the emotional toll it carries. Going to bed worried, waking up tired, pretending to others that everything is fine, it eats away at you. And it's in this dark scenario that many discover that strength lies not only in hard work, but in an invisible dimension called faith. Because when resources run out, faith becomes the last thread holding us together. Think of stories of people who hit rock bottom and, instead of giving up, found a way out through spirituality. This is when prayer for financial liberation begins to make sense. It doesn't come as magic, but as a breath of fresh air, a reminder that you're not alone. Faith opens the door to believing that, even without seeing it, something greater can turn the page. Many people try to resolve their debts with calculations and spreadsheets alone, but find that nothing changes while their minds and hearts remain trapped in fear. This is where prayer for financial liberation appears as a key. It's not about reciting words out of obligation, but about opening an intimate dialogue with God, surrendering our anxieties and allowing Him to show us invisible paths. When someone begins to pray sincerely, something changes. The burden of debt ceases to be just a human problem and becomes shared with the divine. It's as if you're saying, I can't do it alone, but I know the universe can move resources in my favor. This surrender brings immediate relief and allows space for abundance to begin manifesting in unexpected ways. Imagine setting aside a few minutes of your day, in silence, just to talk to God about your finances. Instead of mentally repeating the phrase, I have no money, you begin to affirm spiritual decrees like, I am free, prosperity flows to me. Little by little, this practice creates a new inner reality, which inevitably reflects in the external world. Trusting in God even when all seems lost is the first step to transforming debt into abundance. It's believing that every financial hardship carries a lesson and that, through prayer for financial liberation, we can access solutions we don't see on the material plane. Faith doesn't solve bills alone, but it changes the way you face each challenge. When you place your worries and debts in God's hands, you experience a lightness that money can't buy. Your mind calms, and your heart opens to new opportunities. It's in this state of trust that prosperity begins to align with your energy, bringing resources, ideas, and contacts that previously seemed impossible. Practicing daily trust also means taking inspired action. It's not about sitting around waiting, but about recognizing the signs of the universe and making decisions aligned with your faith. Each small step, each spirit-guided action, helps shape reality, transforming scarcity into abundance and financial worries into stories of victory. Every word we speak in prayer carries energy. When you speak spiritual decrees of prosperity, you are casting intentions into the invisible world, opening doors that previously seemed closed. Prayer for financial liberation isn't just asking, it's declaring with conviction that abundance is already a part of your life. The mind, when connecting with Spirit, begins to perceive opportunities that previously went unnoticed. A simple positive thought or a clear visualization of what you desire attracts circumstances that support its manifestation. It's like planting seeds in fertile soil, what you cultivate with faith flourishes, often in surprising ways. And the impossible, when declared with words of power, begins to take shape. Debts that seemed endless, complicated situations, closed doors, everything begins to transform when your spiritual energy aligns with divine power. Prayer for financial freedom, then, becomes a powerful tool of creation. Affirm to yourself, debt no longer has power over you. This declaration isn't just mental, it's spiritual. By repeating it with faith, you transform anxiety into strength, fear into courage, and create an energy field that attracts unexpected solutions and opportunities. The prayer for financial liberation becomes, at this moment, a shield against discouragement. Taking a spiritual stance means recognizing that one is not a slave to creditors or circumstances. Abundance is not a privilege for the few, it is a right for those who connect with God and practice spiritual decrees daily. Each word of affirmation reinforces your freedom and your ability to manifest prosperity. Freeing yourself from debt through faith requires trust in the divine flow. It's not about passively waiting for miracles, but believing that every prayer, every thought, and every action guided by the Spirit contributes to transforming reality. What seems impossible today will be your story of victory tomorrow. For 3 consecutive days, set aside time to repeat the prayer for financial liberation with faith and intention. It doesn't need to be at long intervals, even 5 minutes of deep connection makes a difference. The important thing is consistency and dedication, allowing each word to penetrate your mind and heart. As you pray, visualize your debts being paid off and your life coming into balance. Imagine every bill, every worry, being dissolved and replaced by opportunities and solutions coming your way. Clear visualization is one of the most powerful tools of manifestation. Believe that the right money will come at the right time, without rushing or anxiety. Trust that the universe responds to the energy you emit and that every action, no matter how small, when aligned with faith, attracts prosperity. Anticipatory gratitude transforms expectation into a magnet for abundance. The universe responds to the energy you emit, and thoughts of scarcity attract more scarcity, while feelings of gratitude and trust attract prosperity. Financial liberation prayer, combined with visualization and spiritual decrees, creates a powerful connection with the abundance you desire to manifest. Practicing anticipatory gratitude turns your mind into a magnet for opportunities. Each morning, be grateful for everything you already have and for what's yet to come. This simple action shifts your vibration, opening doors that previously seemed impossible and strengthening your faith in the manifestation of resources. Inner transformation is the key to outer change. Before you see money flowing into your account or debts being paid off, you need to feel abundance internally. When your mind and spirit are aligned, prosperity flows naturally, and you become a conscious co-creator of your financial reality. Make a sincere request to God to open paths and bring unexpected resources. Prayer for financial freedom isn't about complaining or lamenting, but rather about letting go of the burden and trusting that solutions will come in surprising ways. Each word spoken with faith reinforces your alignment with abundance. Declare with conviction, I am debt-free, living in abundance and peace. This affirmation isn't just verbal, it's an intention that reprograms your mind and connects your spirit to prosperity. Repeating it daily strengthens your energy and creates an aura of confidence that attracts opportunities. By surrendering your worries to God, feel the relief of no longer carrying the burden alone. Confidence in a victorious outcome transforms anxiety into hope and scarcity into positive expectation. Faith combined with the practice of prayer creates a bridge between what is desired and what is to come. Unshakable faith is the foundation of all manifestation. Believing, even when there are no visible signs, is what differentiates those who merely wish from those who truly attract abundance. Prayer for financial liberation strengthens this faith, reminding us that God is always present, guiding every step and opening unexpected doors. Creative visualization is another powerful tool. Imagine your debts being paid off, your life balanced, and prosperity flowing. Every scene you create in your mind emits energy that the universe perceives, making your spiritual decrees and intentions even more effective. Powerful words, such as prayers and decrees, combined with daily gratitude, transform thoughts into actions and energy into results. When opportunities arise, act with inspiration and confidence, knowing that the universe is responding to your commitment and spiritual alignment. It all begins in the mind and spirit. Before you see any concrete financial change, you must believe internally that abundance is your birthright. Every positive thought, every spiritual decree repeated with faith, plants seeds that will soon blossom in the material realm. What seems like debt today will be your testimony of victory tomorrow. Remember, every difficulty you face is an opportunity for spiritual growth and the manifestation of prosperity. Prayer for financial liberation, combined with gratitude and visualization, transforms obstacles into stories of overcoming. Continue practicing these techniques daily. Notice how your energy shifts, how new ideas emerge, and how the universe responds to your intentions. Abundance isn't just a wish, it's a reality you can attract with faith, action, and gratitude. Now that you know the power of prayer for financial deliverance and spiritual decrees, it's time to put them into practice. Ask yourself, am I truly handing over my debts and worries to God, or am I still trying to carry them alone? Every small action guided by faith brings you closer to the prosperity you desire. Reflect on your routine. Are you practicing daily gratitude, visualizing your abundance, and repeating victory statements? These simple habits transform the energy around you and attract unexpected solutions. Remember, change begins within you, in your mind and heart. Don't wait any longer to experience this transformation. Start today, repeat your prayers, visualize your prosperity, and trust in the divine flow. And to continue receiving content that strengthens your manifestation of abundance, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your financial victory is closer than you think.